What's going on, everybody? It's DJ McCree of Trap Camp ENT, and today we're going to be talking about drum patterns and just like weird type things that TM88 and FKI do in their tracks. In general, this is a requested tutorial by Trap Solo and Trap Daily. So respectfully, we're just going to attack it. I didn't do anything but just this drum track right here so far. So basically the question or whatnot of this is, how do you get certain articles effects in different techniques? So we have Effectrix pulled up in instances as in the bass line, which I'm going to name that so I don't lose track of it. Bassline, bass. Okay, melody. Call that ride for right now, and then I'm gonna name this hats. All right. So what we're gonna do is kind of transform a certain parts of this. One of their main techniques, like one of the techniques that FKI uses, is just basically transforming his hi-hats into certain certain artifacts into like a phaser effect. Yeah, he applies a phaser effect. So this is Effectrix right here. I covered how Effectrix works. I explained how it works in a different video. So it's on the channel. I believe it might be in VST overviews, that playlist, if I'm not mistaken. So we're just gonna go ahead and hear how it sounds through the phaser. So we didn't get much from that, but we're gonna go ahead and apply the chorus to a chorus effect. So we have something there, which what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna disengage that, turn that off, and we're gonna mess with the phaser a little bit, so we see what's going on. So I'm gonna work with Drunken Cowboy to see how that works on the hi-hats. So what the phaser is doing basically, in a nutshell, is moving the harmonics left and right, the signal left and right in the speaker or in the spectrum. But what the chorus is doing is this. It's oh shoot, I wasn't even on the phaser, so let me go ahead and get back to that and actually move something. But the phaser, that's pretty much what it does. And don't get it mistaken or anything, you can actually do that, which is going in the with default stuff in FL Studio, like a flanger, flungus, phaser, and whatnot. So let's hear it with something to default, something that somebody would already have access to. can actually hear it better. That's with the effect, and that's without it. And that's something that both of them do. They're kind of alike in certain ways. Their techniques, they just use their techniques much different. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go to the bass, because there's a particular effect that I heard TM use on the track that Track Solo showed me, and it wasn't reverse. I'm just want to hear what it reverse sounds like, would sound like with this. So. Eh. That was stretch. So the part that that intrigued Track Solo, sorry about that, Trap Solo, so much was the fact that the bass dipped down at a certain part of the spectrum, or a certain octave, and had like this weird drop effect to it. And in here you can actually, because he attempted it in gross beat, it can be done in gross beat. It's a little harder. With this, you can actually just draw out what you want here, and then basically, just drop that down, make it dry, and and for those who haven't seen the TM88 music theory, I talk about automation in there, and pretty much all of the videos that I talk about TM88 or Metro Boomin. But you can automate certain parts to where you want that effect to drop in. More recently and more intermediate is the last Secrets of Metro Boomin with Secrets of Metro Boomin 10 about the scratch effect, and where you can see how more in detail you can get as far as automating. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go back and open up Effectrix. Come on, Effectrix. There we go. So here we go. And I'm and that pretty much is it as far as the easy way of doing it. Then you might want to mess with certain things as far as the granular size of it. See how that affects that. So that's a little too fast. And perhaps that's like a little bit too scratchy. Then you can adjust the time here. And you also can do certain things like increase the speed, decrease the speed. So this matches more to what you get in terms of your loop. If you don't want to automate anything. Then perhaps you might want to just adjust it a little bit to where you get just a tad bit of it. I mean, you could go a little deeper than that, even add stutter if that's gonna make it your bass any more articulate than usual. Stuttering, it usually cuts on and off the frequency because that acts as like a gate effect. We're at 10 minutes here, so let's see. Then perhaps that's not even your style within Effectrix at all. You just might want it to drop a little more. You can even add certain textures of filters and filters, phasers, chorus effect will give it that. I think that's a little too long, so you can just go back. Just add in the melody real quick. And go right back to the bass again. Pull up that instance of Effectrix. Adjusting, however, you can adjust how loud the effect is, or how much of it is mixed in there, just by going to this mix knob. I don't know how much I would recommend it or not. It's just a matter of taste or preference. What I do recommend is, since it's kind of the 808 is thinning so much in that area, we're just gonna go ahead and make a duplicate track here, and we're going to add a kick. We're gonna try this kick right here, the Metro kick, and we are going to rock with it a little bit. I don't know how loud it's gonna be, so. And we're gonna give this a separate track. We're gonna put this a little bit like on its own separate insert. We'll put on 7 for now. So, you know, just in general, those particular things could actually change the track. By personal preference, I would like to play with this a little bit more. You know, I just jumped into this tutorial just to show like how it was achieved. So, I didn't aim for the total accuracy part. In turn, let me get the phaser and chorus sound out. Whoa, that was crazy. I'm just cycling through a couple of things to see how it works. Keep in mind, if you really want your regular hats to kind of sound the same, as well as having those hi-hats that had that particular color to it now, or the phaser effect or flanger effect, that you could still layer it. I mean, it won't do much more damage to your track as it will enhance it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna make sure. Wrong hats. So it's these right here, and I'm gonna delete those. And then I'm gonna have this as a this FLP for download for people that just wanna maybe wanna play with that. Just for point just for kicks and giggles. If you see this right here, this is Dune 2. I'm actually working on the preset pack for this for the loud pack. The Dune 2 version of loud pack. There we go. Just gonna adjust it back. So I'm pretty much done with that. So yeah. So for the most part, just remind yourself that will be on deck soon, very soon. Let me see. What was we at? Dunk Hut. I'm gonna play around with it a little bit more, just to see what's going on. I don't like that. Let's see what this does. Javi, come here. Anyways, sorry about that stream. So loop ain't cutting it. That's actually pretty cool. So let's go through that. So anyways, you can go a little further. I'm gonna go ahead and bring an instance of Effectrix over here, so I could just show you something. Just because Effectrix has as much, if not more, utility than growth speed. So I'm gonna go ahead and select atmospheric looper, and we're gonna go through these presets, and I'm gonna play this, and we're gonna see how much Effectrix changes the main melody I use, that main arpeggiator. Damn, what was that again? I'm going back to that. That is actually dope as hell. So that's Berlin Jungle, so I will be using that one as well. Damn, that is fire. And it, and then, you know, since those are already presets and you can always go back and use that later. Wow. You can always use those later. You can also just press this chaos button and it will have all kinds of chaos right there. Just random. All right, what I didn't cover also, and this is something I've been covering in all through the TM88 music theory. So everybody should know this by now if you've been watching. If not, go to the TM88 music theory playlist on my channel and check it out. And you know, the beginning of most of if not all the TM88 tracks usually use the slow effect. So it'll sound. And how that's achieved is this. It's just going into gross beat. You press down that down arrow right there after you pulled up gross beat and going into momentary half speed. That's it. And you know, just do as you will. So happy beat making, fellas. I hope I answered y'all questions. If y'all have more questions, if anybody have more questions, I'll probably be starting another post on my Facebook page for a tutorial request in general. So if you have a tutorial request, I will, you know, just momentarily look at it. Since I've already used the word momentarily look at it, and then, you know, I will just pick out whatever and then go from there as soon as I have the answer for it. So, you know, so make sure that you request. I have a tendency not to really look at YouTube comments as much as I used to, just because I make a lot of videos, then I had to go and do a lot of things during the day. But yeah, so if you like this video, give it a like, fellas. If you have any more questions, you know, ask me, you know. And you know, if you haven't subscribed, this is the first time watching a video by me, please subscribe. This is your boy DJ McCree, and I'm out.